the other side over here.
Yeah.
I might be able to go down.
Where are most of our chickens at?
Probably down on the glass.
On the glass.
Probably down on the glass.
I'm like trying to like sneak in here.
You want to go up closer?
Yeah, like cause I don't want to block the camera.
Oh yeah.
So. Yeah. 2 minutes remaining till we start game 3. Girls getting set for game 3 versus the St. Louis Blues. Jackets ready to set up here. It looks like we've got Juliet Dar out here to center this starting face-off. Sullivan and Kohlhaus as her wings. Gutschall and Douse back in defense, and we've got Shorman holding down the net. 16-minute periods. Puck is down. Goes back to the defense of the Blues. Blues try to play it forward and send it a little far, and it's going to be Douse back to chase. Douse picks it up behind the Jackets net. She's looking for an outlet pass, trying to hit Sullivan. Almost picked off there by the Blues, and it is going to be the Blues picking it up behind the Jackets net. Gutschall trying to knock it off the stick, and that's going to not make it out of the zone. That's going to be picked up there at the blue line and sent back in. Douse now retrieves, trying to get this out to Sullivan, but she gets taken off the puck, and now Blues with a centering pass. Another shot coming from the line, and I think that one hit some bodies, and Jackets now able to clear that out. Dar going to take it down the ice. She's got Sullivan with her. 2-on-1 situation for the Jackets. Shot goes wide of the net, and now Blues are going to be the ones to pick it up. Blues going to clear it out quickly, but Dar picks it and flicks it back in a couple times. Blues now forced to pick it back up and loop it around their own net. Blues quick switch of direction to the weak side, and now it's going to be Vogelsang trying to keep that in. Blues now crossing through the neutral zone. Shot gets deflected as she shoots and goes wide of the net. Jackets now trying to get this puck out. That's going to slip to Vogelsang. Vogelsang going to exit the zone, able to get that one free, and she's going to just flick that into the zone, and it's going to be Svensson off to the races to chase. Svensson and LaRoche behind this net, trying to get it to the front. Svensson trying for the wraparound. Puck still in front. Oh, so I thought it went in, but it slid behind the net. LaRoche still back there fighting for it. Now it's going to be, looks like Mullet dropping low on the boards to send that one over. Sent to the middle of the net. Olsgaard trying to keep this one play alive. Sends one toward the net. Jackets trying to change out. And Blues going to be able to clear that. Blues now crossing the center ice. Great stick poke by Myers. And it's going to be Olsgaard picking it back up and sending it deep in the zone again. Olsgaard, McInhill, and Thomas out here. Picked up by the Blues, trying to send it to the middle, but intercepted by Thomas. And Thomas is going to flick that one around the boards again. Now Olsgaard trying to get in on the action. Blues send this one up to the blue line. Picked up by Gutschall. No shot. Sends that one into the corner. And now it's going to be Olsgaard and Thomas again, still fighting for this again to the middle. Shot low, blocked by the Blues. Blues again sent down deep by the by Douse. Blues trying to get this one free, and again, Jackets still keeping alive. Centering pass by Dar, and now a low shot by Douse. It's all deflected off the goalie pads. Douse now going to send that one deeper into the zone. Ori picking it up. Ori sends it over to Dar. Dar looking for Clark in the middle. Lots of traffic, though. Can't quite get that up. Again, shot! Nice centering pass by Ori, and shot by Clark goes into the leg pads. Puck's still alive, though. Another centering pass. Clark with the puck. Shoots it, and glove save by the netminder for St. Louis. But a good offensive possession there for the Jackets. And with 12:48 to play in the first, we're still scoreless. Jackets send Flaherty out to take the face-off. She's got Sullivan and Kohlhaas with her. Puck goes down. Kohlhaas picks it up, sends it over to Lekorchik. Lekorchik trying to make a stop in there to keep it in the zone. Blues come away with it. Blues now going to try to exit the zone. Nice stick poke by Kohlhaas to keep the puck still deep in the Blues zone. Blues try for a clearing pass. That goes to the stick of Vogelsang, though. Vogelsang playing it forward to Flaherty. Flaherty turns and tries to cut into the zone. Flaherty with a nice centering pass to Sullivan. Sullivan on the second attempt. Net comes off, and we will get a whistle. Flaherty and Sullivan trying to combine on a little passing action there. 12:18 to go now in the first. McInhill out to center. McInhill sends it over into the corner. Svensson goes looking for it. Svensson and LaRoche out as the wings here. Picked up by the Blues. Blues with a great exit pass. McInhill able to get in the way and slow him down, but Blues are going to toss that in from a bit beyond the center ice, and we will get an icing call here, and that'll come back in for an offensive zone face-off. 12:02 to play. Myers and Mullet out on our defenders here. Puck goes down. LaRoche with a quick move there off the face-off, trying to get that one over to Svensson, and it's going to be a quick save, so we'll get a rinse and repeat on that. Puck goes down again. Again tied up. LaRoche trying to repeat that move. That was going to pop out to Mullet. Mullet sends it quick over to Meyer. Meyer's going to send it in low. Puck's still loose. A couple of rebound attempts there. Now McInhill into the corner. She sends that around to the Svensson side. Picked up by the Blues player, though. Blues going to send it behind their own net. Blues trying to clear this one out. Myers drops low on the board. Able to keep this in. Blues now picking it back up, though, and Blues are going to get this cleared out. Blues coming across, but 2-on-1 is Mullet and Dar on the defense. Mullet working her into the corner. Dar trying to dispossess. And that puck's going to bounce into the side of the net, taken out by Dar. Dar trying to keep the puck free, sends it up to Svensson. Svensson's now going to cross it into neutral ice as she goes down hard, as just barely making it past the red line. Jackets now trying to establish themselves in this offensive zone. Dutchell and Olsgaard trying to keep that in, but Blues are going to play it out. Dow's going to be the first to the puck, and she takes that around the net. Not able to control it and picked up by the Blues. Blues now looking for a centering option. Dutchell and Dar in the corner here. Blues come free, looking for a top of the circle, but they're going to send that one all the way the length. Goes all the way to the Blues goaltender, and Jackets are going to change all 5. Blues try to exit the zone with speed. Blues crossing it into Jackets territory. Stick poke by Clark, dispossesses, and now it's going to be Vogelsang working her way into the corner. Clark and Vogelsang trying to knock this puck free. And that's going to come away with Flaherty. Flaherty picks it up. She's going to take it around the back of the net, sending it up to Ori. Ori able to tie up the defender long enough. Flaherty picks it back up, but Blues able to play it back into the zone. Tipped out now by Clark. And Blues pick it up. Flaherty on the hard forecheck along with Ori trying to keep this puck in here. Korchik and Vogelsang on the defense. Korchik picks it up, sends that one in toward the net, pops right in front. Sullivan almost with a chance there. Sullivan now picking it up in the corner. McInhill trying to knock it up to the blue liner, but Blues are going to be able to play that out, and Blues have a 2-on-1 opportunity here. Shot and read all day by Shorman. Easy glove save. We'll get a whistle here. 9:11 to play in the first. McInhill out to take the face off. Kohlhaas and Sullivan with her. Puck goes down. Blues send it right back to the blue liner. Shot goes wide. Myers off to the corner to try to get this puck cleared. Blues going to come off the boards with it. Blues trying to march it toward the front of the net. Kohlhaas, though, there to pick it up. Kohlhaas trying to get that out to with Sullivan, but Blues able to intercept that and send it deeper into the Jackets zone. Myers now on the boards. Myers and Sullivan are trying to get this one out high in the zone, but Blues able to tap that back in. Mullet and McInhill behind the net trying to fight this puck out. It's going to slide over to the Kohlhaas side. Kohlhaas trying to get a stick on it. Blues try to send that up to the high point, and it's going to be Sullivan just muscling her way out. Sullivan off to the races, looking for the shot, and it's in! Sullivan with an absolute filthy pickpocket move goes down unassisted and scores the first goal of the game. 8:20 to play in the first. So back to center ice we go. Dar, Svensson, LaRoche out here. Puck goes down. Svensson chasing after it. Blues play it forward, picked up by Gutschall, but Blues strip that puck off. Shot goes wide of the net, and now LaRoche on the boards, trying to pick this up. Sending it high, but that's straight out to Svensson. Svensson plays it past the defender, and Svensson's going to be off to the races now, trying to meet the goaltender, but she goes straight into her instead. Goaltender out of the crease, though, and so no harm, no foul. Blues now trying to play this puck back. And Blues going to try to take this down the ice. They toss that in deep. Blues goaltender appears to be just fine. Jackets now trying to get this puck out, maintain some momentum here. They pop that out, and it's going to be Dar and Svensson, 2-on-1 opportunity. Dar over to Svensson, shot just high of the net. Dar now into the corner, looking for a wing. Dar shoots it into the post. Thomas now in to help out. Dar, again, just fighting her way through, and Blues play that out. Vogelsang slows it down, picked up by Lekorchik now. Topped out of the zone by Olsgaard, but picked up by the Blues. Blues trying to work their way into the zone now. Vogelsang picks it up, trying to play that out. Blues stop it at the blue line. Oh, dangerous to the top of the circle, but defended nicely by Thomas there to prevent the shot. Lekorchik able to pick that up, sends that out to Thomas. Thomas plays it out to Olsgaard. Olsgaard now is going to pick it up. She's got Flaherty right there with her in the middle. Olsgaard trying to hit that pass. And that's going to, she's looking for, I think she was looking for the blue line. Her defense was changing, though, and that puck's going to slip out. Thomas now picks it up, trying to play this in with Flaherty. Jackets on a change here, and Blues are going to pick it up. Blues trying to play it forward again, but Flaherty there once again to pick that up. Myers now trying to play this puck forward. And she's going to get it past the blue line. Ori and Clark now to give chase. And Blues play that one down, and I believe that is going to be an icing call. So we will get an offensive zone faceoff, 6:03 to go in the first. Puck goes down to McInhill. Played back to the defender. Played past, though, by Blues. Picked up now by Douse. Douse trying to gain possession here. She's going to end up all the way behind the net. Douse now able to chip that out. Blues stop it and try to play that back in, but too quick on the play, and that's going to go be an offsides call there. So Jackets are going to get, it's like we're going to get a center ice face-off. Sometimes I'm not sure why, but I'll roll with it. Puck goes down to McInhill. Blues play it back to their blue line, and now play that forward. Trying to get this in, but Jackets are going to be offsides here, and puck's going to go down to Olsgaard and played to Sullivan. Sullivan to Gutschall. Gutschall up to Douse, and Douse is going to chip that in deep. Sullivan gives chase. Kohlhaas there to try to stop this as well. Douse dropping low on those boards, and that puck's going to pop out. But easily picked right back up by Jackets. Jackets now going to take it in. Sullivan and Dar trying to combine, but broken up by the Blues. And Sullivan now playing it back to Lekorchik. Lekorchik with a low shot. Nice shot. Great shot with a great rebound opportunity, but Blues are going to break that up and now bring this out. Blues drop it in, but I think it crossed out of the zone, so we'll get an offsides call here, and a whistle. 4:58 to go in the first. Puck down to Flaherty. LaRoche fighting for it. That one's going to slip past the defenders, and Vogelsang now going to pick that up behind the Jackets net. Vogelsang trying to play it out with LaRoche. Vogelsang now able to get that out to Svensson, and Svensson is going to head down the ice. She's got Flaherty with her heading toward the middle. Svensson looking for an opportunity. Hits Flaherty. Oh, just barely got a stick in there. It was the Blues player to break that up, but a nice passing opportunity for the Jackets. Blues now with a nice cross-ice pass to try to enter the zone. Flaherty there to block that. Blues now trying to dance this one deeper. Jackets able to play this out. Not going to be an icing as that glanced off of a Blues player. Jackets, though, going to take the opportunity to change all 5. Blues collected in their own zone, trying to play this one out. And Blues play it into the zone, and that is actually going to go for an icing. So we'll get another whistle and another offensive faceoff. 4:01 to play in the first. Jackets still leading 1-0. Puck goes down to McInhill, still tied up under there, pulled out by Thomas. Thomas trying to get a quick shot off. Hit his stick hit as she released, but Jackets still maintaining the zone. Picked up by the Blues. She's looking for space behind her own net, trying to play that out. Myers at the blue line to send it back in deep. Olsgaard trying to play that one in. And that one is going to be brought out by the Blues. Blues crossing over into the Jackets territory, but Jackets defending it well and picked up by McInhill. McInhill trying to play it out to Olsgaard. And Blues still maintaining this zone. Puck goes toward the net, picked up by Mullet. Mullet going to loop it around. She's got Thomas on those sideboards. Thomas going to slip past, and it's going to be picked up by Blues. Blues trying to play that into the zone. I believe that hit the body of one of the Jackets players, and now it's going to be onto the stick of Douse. Douse trying to get this one out of the top of the zone. Dar sending it over to Ori. Ori makes contact with the defender, and that puck's going to come out. Blues trying to send it back in quick. They got to flee the zone, though, so Blues going to have some time to play with it. Clark going to go on the forecheck here, try to pin him in. She gets a stick on it, but Blues able to play that one quickly into the Jackets' territory. Blues again to the front of the net. Defended by Gutschall. Gutschall plays it over to Ori. Ori back to Dar, and Dar's going to be off to the races undefended here. Dar with a shot, and it's in. Another beautiful breakaway there. Feeder passes by, I think it was Gutschall and Ori to Dar, so we will have yet another So just like that, 2:12 to play in the first, and Jackets are going to take a 2-0 lead here. Puck down. Blues play it back to their blue liners. Passing over to the left wing side and back to the right as they try to enter the Jackets zone. Jackets tying it up there at the blue line, and the Blues forced to play it out. Kohlhaas on the forecheck. That one's going to slide past to the stick of Lekorchik. Lekorchik now tried to poke that one out to Sullivan. Sullivan gets it free, picked up by the Blues. Blues trying to really spread it out here, going full cross ice. And Vogelsang with a nice little skate move there to tap that puck out, and now Blues once again forced to try to regroup this. Sullivan pokes that puck away, and Jackets now trying to establish themselves here in this zone. Kohlhaas fighting for that puck in the corner. Kohlhaas trying to send it to the middle, but Blues are going to be able to get this puck free. Myers and Mullet on the defense and make quick work of it. Myers now going to try to play that out, but that goes into the back of one of our own players, and quick shot goes off the leg pad of Shorman. Puck to the middle. Jackets have them all tied up, so that puck's going to come out with Svensson. Svensson trying to cross over, and I think would have been a little friendly fire there as puck gets tied up in neutral ice. Douse now going to be the one to try to bring this in. She gets that tied up also at the blue line. And now Blues got a one-on-one opportunity. Blues trying to move that one toward the net, and Shorman sees that coming all day, ties that up, and we will get a whistle. 31 seconds left in the first period. Jackets with the 2-0 lead. Puck goes down. Blues come away with it. Defended well by the Jackets to work her into the corner. And it's like puck's going to pop out to Svensson. Svensson looking for LaRoche. That's going to slide a bit far, and Blues going to bring it back in, but McInhill able to quickly play that back into neutral territory. Olsgaard going to go on the forecheck here, but Blues loop it around, send it back in. And that'll do it for period number 1. Okay, 16 minutes down, 32 to go. Puck goes down, Blues pick it up, trying to play that one forward. Onto the stick of Vogelsang, she tries to clear that out, and that's gonna pop free, but Blues back to pick it up in neutral ice. Blues send that in. Stick goes flying, Blues now entering the Jacket zone. Setup pass goes a little wide of the Blues stick, and now Jackets trying to clear this out. Vogelsang gets it up to, trying to get that up to Kohlhaas. And gonna pop into the neutral ice. Blues now trying to play that back forward, but picked up by Lekorchek. Lekorchek trying to play this puck out. Lekorchek gets it forward. Now Dar gonna go on the forecheck, try to make him pay once again, and Thomas still able to fight and keep that one in. Puck still in the zone. Thomas and Dar combining to just really keep that one sitting at the blue line. Puck goes horseshoeing now, and Blue's going to try to clear it out on the opposite wing. Vogelsang defending. That puck slides into Jackets territory. Blue's got to hold it up. Blue's trying to cross pass, and that's going to go to the stick of Olsgaard instead. Olsgaard now taking it up. She gets to the red line trying to toss that in, and it's going to be Gutschall who does toss it in. McInhill trying to defend here. Blues play that out quickly. Blues tap it off the stick. Dowson Clark chasing, and Blues, though, changing as Jackets trying to play this puck out. McInhill gets it caught at the blue line. Hard shot, easily sent aside by Shorman, and now Blues trying to make some space for themselves. Another hard shot from the blue line hits the skate of McInhill and doesn't make it to the net. Blues again now looking for another opportunity. Blues pass to the top of the circle, another passing opportunity, and Jackets are going to be able to get that one to pop past the blue line, and we'll get an offsides call as Blues were trying to set up some offensive pressure there. 13:51 to play in the second. Puck goes down. Blues play it into the Jackets zone, and it's going to be Mullet giving chase. Mullet at the boards, hits the brakes, ties up the defender. That one's going to pop to the front, but Svensson there to pick it up, and Svensson able to play this one out. Svensson and LaRoche now going to give chase, picked up by the Blues, but LaRoche and Svensson going to try to pin her in here. LaRoche able to stop that puck as the clearing pass went flying, but Blues are going to be able to clear this one out. Flaherty defending, and now Mullet down behind the Jackets net. Centering pass goes to the stick of Svensson, and Svensson's going to get that one out of the zone. Svensson's got Flaherty with her, but Blue's going to turn it on. The Jackets' quick shot goes into the chest pad of Shorman, and then cleared quickly by Mullet to prevent the rebound attempt. Kohlhaas now on the forecheck trying to get this puck pinned in here. Jackets get it out, comes out of the zone, but Sullivan there to pick it up. Sullivan just marching toward the net, tries for the shot, and she scores! Sullivan just muscling her way through traffic and able to get that one low. And Jackets put their third goal on the board at 12:36 to go in the second. Puck goes down. Kohlhaas fighting for it. Blues come away with it. Blues trying to take this into Jackets territory. They give it a dump and chase, and it picked up by Vogelsang. Hard, dangerous pass to the front of the net. Can't get the shot off, and Jackets going to clear this out. Sullivan now coming down across the blue line. She gets interrupted. Able to tough that into the corner, though, and it's going to be Dar to give chase. Dar trying to get possession here. She's looking for a crossing pass, but that's going to go to the stick of a Blues player. Blues able to play that out, but it's Vogelsang back to pick it up. Vogelsang playing it forward to Olsgaard. Olsgaard able to chip that deep in the zone, and Olsgaard going to give chase as the rest of her line changes. Thomas and McInhill now out on the ice. Gutschall and Douse as well. Blues now crossing into Jackets territory. Blues worked into the corner by Douse, and that one comes in hard from the blue line, but I think it made contact with the defender and hits the backboards. Picked up now by the Blues. Blues trying to play this one out to the sideboards, and Douse there to pick it up. Olsgaard able to play this out to Thomas. Thomas trying to chuck it in, and we're gonna not get an icing call, and Blues gonna play this out of Jackets territory quick as we change all five. Clark, though, intercepts the pass. Clark and Ori going to take this in. Clark with a high shot, and that's going to be gloved by the Blues goaltender. 11:03 to go in the second. Puck goes down. Picked up by Ori. Now Blues have possession. They come around the back of the boards. Mullet trying to defy up the defender. Great shot by Flaherty from the blue line as she was back covering there. Flaherty and Ori trying to get this out. And it's going to pop free. Blues are going to be the ones to come away with it, but Ori quickly taking possession. Ori trying to find a opportunity, but it's going to be the Blues picking that up. Blues now coming out across neutral ice. They get to the red line and give it a chuck, and it's going to be Mullet and Myers behind the net to give chase. Mullet trying to get this out to Ori. Ori, though, has a Blues player pick it up. Blues send a hard, dangerous pass in front of the net, but that just crosses the crease, and it's going to be onto the stick of Ori. Ori now looking for an opportunity. She hits the long pass to Flaherty. Flaherty chucks it past her defender, and she's going to take this opportunity to change. And now Dar, Svensson, and LaRoche are going to be out here. Blues, dangerous pass to the front of the net, cleared out beautifully by Lakorchik, as that puck was kind of trickling there in the crease. Vogelsang now with the puck. She plays this out, but it's caught at the blue line, but that's going to chip out anyway. Svensson has Dar. Dar going to take it into the zone. Dar with an angle, looking for, trying to hit LaRoche, I believe, in the front of the net, but going to be dispossessed, and now it's going to be Blues trying to play this in. Vogelsang drops very low on the boards, and got a bit of a post in my way, so I'm not totally precise on what exactly is happening. Blues pick it up again, and LaRoche and Svensson trying to bit this to the middle. McInhill is there looking for it, and now Blues going to play this out. Blues have an opportunity here. Lakorchik, and Blues able to chip that past the defender and off to the races, and we'll have a 3-1 score, 8:49 to play in the second. And with that, the goalie tenders will change. Kind of, it was a preordained that they would split this game, but probably not the best way that Shorn wanted to end her evening. But either way, Jackets kind of answer quick. Jackets get it in front of the net. Sullivan with a shot again, and Jackets now, Gutschall able to keep that puck in. Kohlhaas sends one toward the net, and now McInhill gives chase. McInhill in the corner trying to get this puck to the middle. Blues trying to fight for possession and neutralize. They grab it. Blues now able to get this into the zone. Douse gets that one, trickles toward the net, and Vermonti able to get a glove over it. So we'll get a whistle. 8:06 to play. Puck goes down to Flaherty, tied up underneath. Blues trying to get home away with it, but it's going to be picked up by Thomas. Thomas able to get it out of the zone. Blues, though, going to try to cross ice and quickly enter back in. Blues with a centering pass, but that slips off the stick, and Thomas again able to quickly clear that out. Blues give chase. Olsgaard on the forecheck here. Hard crossing pass is intercepted by Flaherty. Flaherty puts a hard shot in, but that is a glove saved by the Blues goaltender, and we will get it in offensive zone faceoff. Puck goes down. Nice pass by Clark to Myers. Myers now going to drop it down in deeper. Mullet now again trying to maintain possession. Picked up by Ori. Ori looking for a centering pass, but gets it swiped. And now Blues are going to send this one out. Blues trying to give chase, but it looks like it's going to be Dar first to the puck. Dar, though, hits some traffic, and now she's trying to play this one out with Ori. Puck still tied up there on the boards as someone tries to get it back to the blue line, but it's going to be Dar who picks it up. Dar trying to come down and offensive possession. That's Mack, and Blues able to play this out and through the defender, and now it's going to be Vogelsang back to pick it up. Vogelsang plays it up to Svensson. Svensson tapping it over to McInhill. McInhill's got LaRoche with her. McInhill and LaRoche both enter the zone. Work her way into the corner, looking for Lakorchik at the top, and she gets interrupted as she's shot. Douse plays it past the defender, and Douse is going to be the one. Got McInhill at the top of the circle. Drop pass to McInhill. McInhill trying to make a shot happen. Down with two toward the net. That one goes into the skates of Gutschall, and now centering pass, dangerous, and that crosses the top of the circle again. Another puck goes off to the body of Douse, and now it's going to be picked up by Kohlhaas. Kohlhaas trying to get this one out of the zone, and she does. She's going to turn that one chucking in, and we'll get an icing call as she was not quite to the red line yet. So 5:16 to go in the second. Jackets with a 3-1 lead. Puck down to Flaherty. Blues play it back to the blue line. Sullivan, though, interrupting that and taking it off the body. Sullivan playing it around the defender. Trying to make some magic happen. Gets it to the middle of the net. Broken up as Kohlhaas was there. Mullet now keeping it at the blue line. Sends it over to Myers. Myers going to send it in a shot. That's sent off the stick hand of the goaltender. And now it's going to be Blues behind the net trying to grab some possession. Blues able to play that out. Comes to the stick of Mullet, though. Mullet D-to-D pass to Myers. Myers trying to get that forward, but puck met as she hit it, and now tied up here in neutral ice. Myers picks it up again. She sends it over to Mullet. Mullet now racing her way into to the edge. Blues, though, able to maintain possession. Blues pick it up, and that's going to come to the stick of Sullivan. Now Sullivan trying to play that out, but that goes to the Blues player. Blues now trying to bring this back into the offensive zone. Sullivan again with it as she goes down, trying to send that one deep into offensive territory. Thomas now on the ice, but Blues are going to pick it up. Blues play it back into their own zone. Thomas going to forecheck here as Jackets are changing a couple of players. Blues are going to make a break toward the net. Shot is low and gobbled up by Bermonti, so we'll get a stoppage here. 3:58 to play in the second. Puck goes down, picked up by the Blues. Blues play it back to the blue liner. No shot, and sends that one into the corner. Jackets now trying to get this out, and it is going to come out. Blues pick it up in neutral territory, putting on the Jets as they send this one back in. Blues trying to make something happen, but Lakorchik there to pick it up. Lakorchik and Olsgaard able to get this puck out. Olsgaard now trying to create some space. Blues, though, coming right back in. Vogelsang able to play it back into neutral territory. By Vogelsang again. She was looking for a dart. That goes into the legs of the defender. And Lakorchik now behind the net. Lakorchik playing it up to Olsgaard. Olsgaard chips it past the defender, but I think that's going to have a bit too much juice on it, and we will get an icing call. 3:06 to play in the second. Jackets have McInhill, Clark, Ori, Gutschall, and Douse out here. Puck goes down to McInhill. Jackets trying to quickly clear this out. Caught at the blue line, and Ori able to muscle it through. Pops free, and Clark going to be the forechecker, but Blues going to send this back in quick. Douse making contact at the top of the zone. Douse going to be the one to come away with it on the boards. Trying to send it for Ori. Puck's going to sneak a bit far, but I don't think it's going to have enough to ice. And Douse there to follow it up. Douse with some hard contact, and we're going to get a whistle here as Blues player going to be a little slow to get up. And Douse is going to end up in the box here, looks like. So Jackets are going to have their first penalty kill here. Dar, Sullivan, Lekorchik, and Vogelsang out here to kill this off. 2:35 to play in the second. Puck goes down to Dar, slides into the corner, gets back to the blue liner. Blue liner's going to take a march down to the circles. Blue liner going to get fully past, and the shot opportunity. That one gets up and over the shoulder of Bramante. Pass to the point person is going to leave the zone. Blue's going to have to regroup now. They send this one in, and it's going to come to the stick of Vogelsang. Vogelsang looking for Dar, and Dar with a great stick poke out to get this one free. Sullivan going to be on the forecheck here as Blues regrouped, try to come back in. Blues with a pass at the blue line and deflected out of the zone by Sullivan again. 49 seconds to go in this penalty kill. Blues entering the zone again, trying to establish themselves here. Sitting in a shot from the blue line, defended by Lekorchik and Vogelsang, and Jackets are going to be able to send this one down. Not going to ice, so Jackets are going to Blues not really able to make much happen on this power play opportunity, though, as Flaherty on the forecheck here. Take it into neutral ice. Blues play it around the defender and jump it in. Myers now in the corner to defend here along with Flaherty. That puck pops free. Mullet going to go. That one is going to pop out of the zone, and we'll get an offsides call here. 31 seconds remaining in this period. Puck goes down to McInhill. Olsgaard plays it back to the defenders. Picked up by Douse. Douse looking for Gutshaw, plays it off the board. Gutshaw picks it up, playing it up to Olsgaard. That is going to leave the zone, and McInhill trying to come on the attack there. McInhill going to get it down in, and McInhill able to maintain it. Puck going to pop to the middle, kept in by Douse. Douse with a low shot opportunity. I think that hit McInhill, though, and that might leave a mark as Jackets trying to grab possession back here. And that'll do it for the period, as Jackets will finish the first 32 minutes with a score of 3-1. They are. It looks like Jackets are going to be in for an ice cut today. So everyone go, finish your breakfast, make a bowl of oatmeal. Could probably even make eggs. But we'll be back here in 15 minutes for the final period.
I know, I did too.
over there. You know, we're gonna run right into the thing. What else you got today? Softball. 2 o'clock for warm-up, 3 o'clock game, double header.
You gotta come to double later. You guys can work that out. We flew to tournaments without a hockey tag.
So I was like, you did a recall. I go, did I? I don't think I did. Yeah.
Jackets back on the ice for the final 16 minutes of this game. Blue's not back on the ice though, so gonna have to bear with us for a second. Someone needs to go knock on their door. Are they playing with Laney's glove?
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna get all wet.
Oh, for sure.
And the Blues have arrived. So now we will take on this final 16 minutes. Jackets send out Coolhouse, Sullivan, Dar, Gutschall, and Douse. Vermonti back in goal. Puck goes down, picked up by the Blues. Blues trying to play it forward. That's going to slide over to the Gutschall side. Gutschall now going to go behind the net to pick that up. Gutschall sending a hard pass over to Douse. Douse trying to play that up to Coolhouse. Picked up by the Blues though, and Blues able to chip it down deeper into the zone. Blues with a centering pass. Gutschall sends that out, and we're going to get a whistle as I believe the net somehow popped out. I don't even think anyone hit it, but quick whistle there. Jackets not going to change the personnel. Only 19 seconds have elapsed. Puck goes down to Dar, tied up underneath. Coolhouse stepping in to try to help out. Blues pick it up and send that one horseshoeing around the boards. Picked up by Douse. Douse trying to send that one over. Gutschall now off the net. And Blues trying to maintain pressure here. Gutschall in the corner trying to play that up to Coolhouse. She gets it out to Coolhouse. Coolhouse trying to play that one just free of the zone. Hits the Blues defender, and now Jackets trying to force this puck out of here. And into the netting, so we'll get a stoppage. 15:04 remaining. LaRoche now playing it forward. Not going to be it's going to be an icing call as puck drops to Flaherty. Sent around the back of the boards by Vogelsang. Vogelsang sends it over to Svensson. Svensson able to pop that puck out. Blues going to be to it first though. Blues going to try to regroup in their own zone. They send that puck all the way forward, and that is going to be a Blues icing. So that will now come back into the offensive zone for the Jackets. 14:40 remaining. Jackets are going to send out Olsgaard, Thomas, and McInhill. Myers and Mullet back to defend. Puck goes down, sent back to Mullet. Mullet looking for an opportunity. She drops it down to McInhill. McInhill picks it up again, sending it back up to Mullet. Mullet again looking for an opportunity, and she's going to drop that down to Thomas. Thomas trying to send it to the middle. Myers trying to make a play happen. Jackets have it tied up behind the boards here. And that puck's going to pop free. Olsgaard trying to grab it, but tied up again there on the boards. Puck comes free again, and it's going to be the Blues coming away with it. Blues pick that puck up, looking for some space. And defended there by Olsgaard as that puck is still maintaining the zone, but now cleared out. McInhill gets it on her stick for a moment, and now Thomas is going to chuck it into the stick of a Blues player to avoid the icing, and Blues play that out quickly, but Jackets get some fresh legs on. That one's going to come to Gutschall. Gutschall looking for Dar in the middle of the ice. Dar is going to take that in. Dar looking for the front of the net. Tries the shot, but gets deflected. Picked up by the Blues behind the net. Dar's still giving chase, though. Dar and Clark out there looking for that puck, and Blues, though, going to exit the zone. 2-on-2 opportunity here as Douse is going to send her to the corner. Douse playing that puck. Puck is bouncing and goes just to the side of the net there. Blues playing it back up to the top of the circle. Clark is going to go down and draw a penalty here. So Jackets are going to get the first power play opportunity as Blues go to the box for tripping. 13:04 to play. So Dar out here to take this face off. She sends that over to the LaRoche side. Blues come away with it. Blues trying to play this out. Sullivan giving chase here. That one comes in to neutralize, picked up by Dar. Dar sends it back to Vogelsang. Vogelsang's going to look for a path into the zone. She takes a stick with her. Vogelsang looking for the front of the net. She shoots that right into a body. Vogelsang, though, able to pick that back up. She loops it around and takes another shot. Goes high of the net. That one's going to hit the body of Dar, and now Blues come away with it. Blues play that out to the zone, but that is going to trickle all the way down for an icing call. So Jackets are going to get another offensive zone face-off here. 12:27 to go. Puck goes down. Played into the corner. Blues trying to play it out past to Myers. Comes into the goaltender, and she's going to put a glove over that for a stoppage here. Only 43 seconds remain on this power play here. Puck goes down. Goes to the front, cleared by the Blues, though, and Dar now fighting for possession in the corner. Blues come away with it behind the net. Almost stripped off the stick, though, and Blues, though, able to clear the zone. Blues come across, neutralized. Myers trying to work her into the corner there, and Jackets trying to get this out. 16 seconds remaining on the power play. Blues, though, intercept that clearing pass. Myers now getting a stick on it. Dar trying to clear that out. That puck is going to come to the Dow side. Dow's trying to play this pass up to LaRoche. LaRoche and Jackets, or Blues back to full strength. As Jackets able to keep this into the zone. Flaherty with a low shot. Jackets able to get a stick on it. She's going to try to fight to get there first. Flaherty as well. Flaherty able to switch possession. Flaherty looking for... Vogelsang's shot goes into the air. And picked up again by Kohlhaas. Kohlhaas playing it back to Flaherty, but that's going to slip through. Vogelsang now going to be the one to pick it up. Vogelsang looking for a passing opportunity. She hits Flaherty. Flaherty up to Svensson, and that puck's going to slip into the Blues zone, but Blues are going to have possession here. Kept almost in by Kohlhaas, but puck just barely slipped past the blue line, and we'll get an offsides call here. 10:37 to go in this third. Jackets are going to send and Olsgaard, Mullet, and Myers back on defense. That puck's going to go sailing toward the net, and looks like it was the Jack Thomas going to give chase now. Thomas trying to get the puck free. Blues going to bring it back into the zone. Myers looking to get a stick on it. Shot goes off of Bermonti. Jackets again trying to get this puck cleared. Olsgaard on the boards, but played back in. McInnes snags it out of the air. Blues, though, defended, though, from behind by the Jackets. And Blues send one low toward the net, and Bermonti going to put a cover on that, and Myers just going to dogpile on her. So 9:50 to go in this fight. Jackets are going to have Dar, Ori, and and Clark out here. Had a brain fart there. Back to the blue line. Blues. Gutschall there to pick it up. Gutschall looking for Dar. She got Dar exiting the zone. Dar and Ori going to take it down in. Dar hitting Ori at the middle, trying to plate it in, and she scores! Dar and Ori take that down. Dar feeds Ori feeds it back to Dar, and Dar are able to sink that puck in. And Jackets put the fourth on the board. Puck played out to Blues, trying to work that in. Gutschall playing it up to Ori. Ori looking for Clark now in the front of the net. She gets tied up. Blues going to now grab this puck down in the corner. Clark giving chase, and Blues now going to try to play this free. Caught by Gutschall. Gutschall plays it quick into Clark again. Clark going to try to get a shot, and Blues goaltender going to get a quick cover on that, and we'll get another whistle here. 9:06 to play. Vogel saying down into the corner for it, and I think she's the back there, and Jackets are going to get a penalty, have to kill off a penalty here. LaRoche sends it over to Myers. It's a Flaherty. Flaherty was looking for the shorty, but Blue's going to turn it back around. Dow's trying to break this up. Up by Myers. Myers looking for an outlet. Up the boards, but picked up by in low, deflected to the side by Ramonti, and now it's going to be caught on the boards again by the Blues. Blues send it up to the point, dropping it down to the wing, and now another shot. We'll get a glove save. 8:10 to play, 49 seconds left on the penalty. Puck goes down to Dar. Quick shot comes in, and picked up by Gutschall behind the net. Gutschall looking for an outlet. She hits Dar. Dar plays it forward out of the zone. Dar going to try to go for the shorty here. Dar with a little dive move there as Blues turn it back around. Blues trying for that centering pass. Blues, though, pick it up at the top of the circles. Looking for a pass or an opportunity here, and Blues going to drop it down into the corner. Can't connect on that pass, and Blues looking for another opportunity. Send it to the point again. Hard shot off the body of Mullet and off the goaltender, and then cleared out by Mullet, but back to the point person. That goes off the body of Sullivan. 6 seconds remaining on this penalty, and Dar and Gutschall down in the corner trying to get this out. Comes up to the top of the circle, though. Another shot, and Bramante able to gobble that one up, and we will be back to full strength. 7:15 to play in the third. Puck goes down. Blues pick it up at the top of the circle, but Vogel's saying there, tried to get a stick on it. McInhill as well. McInhill going to get this puck out. McInhill's got Svensson along with her. She sends it over to Svensson. Svensson sends a puck low off the leg pads of the goaltender, but back to Vogelsang. Vogelsang sends a shot from the top of the circle. Goes wide of the net. Now it's on the stick of Lekorchik. Lekorchik sends it down to McInhill. Svensson now trying to send this back up high. Back to Lekorchik. Lekorchik doesn't have a shot. Plays it past the defender. Now Blues are going to send this out, and looks like we are going to have an icing call. So we'll get another whistle here. 6:37 to play. Flaherty out here to take the face off. Thomas and Olsgaard out as the wings. Gutschall and Thomas back as forwards. Comes back to the stick of Gutschall. Gutschall trying to play that into the opposite corner, I think. And now Thomas on the sideboards trying to get this puck kept in. Back to the stick of May. May plays it back down to Thomas. Thomas trying for the crossing pass to Olsgaard. Had wide open, but defended well by the Blues. And now Blues pick it up behind the net. Yeah, Gutschall going to drop down low on the boards and keep this puck alive. Back on the stick of Thomas. Thomas, puck loose in the middle of the net. Flaherty trying to capitalize, can't quite get there in time. And now Flaherty, though, able to pick it up. Back on the stick of Thomas. Thomas again tries for Olsgaard. Flaherty gets one in, and now that puck will be gobbled up by the Blues netminder, and we will get a stoppage. 5:59 to play in the third. Puck goes down to Dar. Picked up by the Blues behind the net. They try to create some space. Blues going to exit the zone. Comes to the stick of Gutschall. Gutschall got to play with it for a moment. Blues going to try to pick this up in neutral ice. They send that back into their own zone. Dar going to try to make them pay again. And Blues, though, going to work their way through neutral territory. Taken off the stick by Gutschall. And that'll be an offsides call for on the Blues. 5:35 to go. Puck goes down to Dar, picked up by Ori. Ori sends it back to Mullet. Mullet trying to send it forward to Clark. Blues are going to enter the zone though, and Mullet now working her way into the corner. Mullet removing the puck from the Blues player, and Clark now doing the same. Picked up by Dar. Dar trying to get that exit pass to Ori, but picked up by Blues player. Quick shot, though, sent right into the breadbasket for Jules Ramonti, and we will get another stoppage. 5:13 to go. Has Sullivan with her. Sullivan trying to play that back to LaRoche, and we'll get an off. Flaherty, Kohlhaus, Svensson out here along with Lekorchik and Vogelsang. Svensson trying to bring this one into the zone. Svensson is muscling it down, and then Blues are going to send this out, and that is going to be a quick icing call. So 4:36 to play, and we're going to have to come back down for another offensive zone faceoff. Jacket's going to trade out the defensive personnel. Looks like back on the ice. Flaherty, Svensson, and Kohlhaus are your wings. Puck goes down. Blues clear it quick. Douse and Gutschall back to chase. Not going to have enough to ice, so Douse going to have to pick that up. She tries to play it out quickly to Kohlhaus. Kohlhaus trying to get that out. Blues send it back the other way, though. And Douse, though, is going to be able to clear it into neutral ice. Picked up by the Blues and working their way back in. Gutschall knocks it off the stick of the first player. Another quick shot, though, off the face mask of Ramonti, and Gutschall again trying to dispossess. Still got the curse of the pole here, as can't see what's happening in that corner, but Kohlhaus going to be able to get this puck out. Svensson going to try to grab it. Svensson now plays it past the defender. Can't quite get possession, but enough to bring it down, and that goes back to the stick of Douse. Douse plays it over to Mullet. Mullet now trying to play that up. That's going to hit the stick of a Blues player, so Blues are going to be able to, or Jackets are going to be able to pin this down here as it slides the length. Blues pick it up behind their own net, looking for some space. Thomas and Olsgaard out here. But Dar intercepts it. Dar looking for the front of the net, trying to tip it over to Olsgaard, but hit some traffic, and now Blues trying to work back the other way. Myers with a great stick check there to knock that one off, and Jackets quickly clear that one from the zone. Not going to be enough to ice, and Olsgaard goes on a hard forecheck here. Olsgaard trying to pin this one down in the corner. As puck is a little pinned up, comes up to the stick of Dar. Dar trying to get a shot. That one gets deflected as she shoots. Puck still loose, picked up by Thomas. Thomas and Olsgaard both trying to fight for that, but it's going to be the Blues coming away with possession through neutral ice. Mullet, though, dispossesses, and that's going to slip all the way to the corner. Meyer's going to be the one to go back and collect. Meyer's trying to pick that one up from the snow there in the back of the net. And that comes to the stick of Mullet now. Mullet looking for Sullivan. Gets that puck to come free. Sullivan now on the forecheck. And Blues player goes down, but it was not the fault of the Jackets. Jackets trying to get this one out now, and that one was the fault of the Jackets. So Jackets are going to get a penalty kill here for the final couple of minutes of this game. 2:17 to play, minute 30 will be on the tripping penalty for Clark. Jackets still with the 4-1 lead, trying to close out this sweep here. Puck goes down to Flaherty, comes back to the Blues point person, and Blues now looking to create some space. Blues take a bouncing puck toward the front of the net. Back to the blue liner, and Bramante reads that one all day, scoops that puck clean, and we will get another stoppage. Puck goes down. Flaherty trying to fight for it. Gutschall angles her behind the back of the net. Shot, and another quick save by Bramante, and 1:52 to play, 106 in the disadvantage. Jackets going to switch out some forwards now. It's like Dar and LaRoche are coming on. Gutschall and Dowse still back on D. Puck goes down, going to be picked up by Dowse. Dowse going to loop it around and change directions. Dowse looking for LaRoche, but either way, gets it cleared from the zone. Blues going to have to regroup here. And Blues now going to take this one across neutral ice, trying to enter the zone, picked up by Gutschall. Gutschall almost losing it off the stick, and Bramante just going to dive out and cover that one up. Not taking any chances here late in the game. Puck goes down to Dar. Quick shot from the Blues, goes wide of the net, and Blues are able to collect it now on the blue line. Looking for an opportunity. Sends it down to the corner, but can't connect on that pass. Blues now with a no-look backwards pass, and Jackets just trying to maintain their triangle here, or their diamond. Jackets able to get that one pushed from the front of the net, but comes back to the blue liner, up and clips the post. Almost, as that one rolled up the goalie pads, but Blues still coming on the attack. 58 seconds remaining in the game, and Dar's going to be able to send this one out. Sends it to the stick of the Blues player. Blues have with the empty net now, and Jackets going to send on another skater. 3 seconds remaining in the penalty kill, and Jackets now are at full strength. Puck comes to the front of the net, crosses in front, but no shot. Blues again pick it up in the corner. They've got 6 skaters on. Jackets trying to kill off the final 34 seconds. Puck gonna come up to the blue liner. Clark trying to punch that one out. That one is gonna slide to the front of the net, and Bramante's gonna get a quick cover on that. 23 seconds left, and we'll get another offensive zone face-off here. Puck goes down to Sullivan. Cleared out of the zone by Kohlhaas. Kohlhaas gets it a whack. Svensson going to chase. No icing, and Blues got to protect this empty net here. Lakorchik picks it up. She sends that one into the zone again, and with 5 seconds, it appears that this game will be in the bag for the Jackets. And it is. So Jackets with an impressive 3-game sweep on the St. Louis Blues. We'll be back in action next week as we take a one-day road trip out to